Alright guys, time to deliver the hunk of jade. Let's see what we can do with this runecrafting stuff. Very intrigued.
Made good use of my coin by the look of things.
The return to my craft. Know you not the pleasure it brings. I thank you.
Don't mention it. How's the work going?
Several lesser runes I forged already. Practice, you see. Yet I sadden in thinking the tools and ingredients I possess are not fit to create better.
Got lucky. Found you some jade. Here.
Thank you, I do. If you to gaze wish at my handiwork, to do so I invite you.
Oh, hell yeah. The Runewrite can enhance your items by fitting them with rune swords and glyph words. These endow them with new powerful traits. To enhance an item, navigate to the Runewrite panel. Ooh, so I can give him 10,000 for advanced tools? Alright guys, sorry about that. The game actually didn't freeze, I just had the menu still pulled up. Let's see what we've got. I kind of just want to jump straight to the advanced tools.
Brought you more coin. Put it towards better equipment.
Thanks in the thousands. Too kind you are to me, truly.
Your work's worth the coin.
It's gonna be sweet. I hope.
Hard
at work. Good to see.
Ah, yes. Commissioned have I tools. A fitting set from Novigrad crafters. Many arms and legs they charged, but renew my work in earnest I now can. New runes, glyphs, and diagrams created I have. An eye you should cast. Find one to your liking, perchance.
I'd be glad to take a look.
So, nothing holding you back now.
From making master-crafted runes, you mean? Much more coin I will need to do so, sadly.
More coin? Jeez, guy. 15,000? Ooh. You are running me dry, but I do have a lot of crap I can sell, so I'll bet you I can get up to that point. So let's see what you're peddling.
Wouldn't mind a glance at what you got.
We'll start there. Oh, you got some glyphs. Wow, 50% reduction in item durability loss. I like that. Considering it seems my weapons go limp after every combat section. Oh, and this guy sells all the glyphs and runestones. That's awesome. There's another vendor in the game that does the same thing, but the fact that he's so conveniently located. See, I'll probably go and sell off some junk and we'll get to doing some of this. So enchanting, let's see. You can enchant items to fit them with rune swords, or rune words, or glyph words. These cannot be used simultaneously with runes or glyphs. When you enchant an item, any runes or glyphs it is currently fitted with will be destroyed. Alright. Items that can be embedded with rune words and glyph words, well, I'm having such a hard time saying that, and thus enchanted appear here. Only items possessing 3 enchantment slots can be enchanted. This is the list of enchantments that can be used on a selected item. Special sets of enchantments are required to enchant and thus enhance weapons and armor elements. A description of the selected enchantment appears here, along with its cost. Enchantments have various levels. A Runewrite can enchant an item of your choice only once he has reached a level equal to or higher than the level of the enchantment he is to cast. Enchantments on the list can be added, removed, and filtered. Let's take a look. So this is the sword I have equipped. Looks like we can actually put something on it. Let's see what we've got. Interesting. So fatal blows give me extra adrenaline points. That's not too bad. You can add sockets to items. That's awesome. I like this. I may have to pick up this diagram. Vitality regeneration. Ooh. Armor's table and grindstone bonuses never expire. Any food consumption regenerates 100% more vitality. I like the last comment there. Once they reach their maximum level, adrenaline points steadily decline until they reach 0. During this time, vitality and stamina regeneration are accelerated and toxicity declines more quickly. Interesting. I do like this one. It's different rune stones I have to get, though. Do you have any of what I need? It doesn't look like he has the runestone that I need. Probably going to come back here when I've got a little more cash to work with, because right now I really don't have much. I spend it all on this guy.
Craft something for me, would you?
That's just going to take me right back into the menu, isn't it? I mean, I could give it this, but I don't know if it's really the way I want to go. Since I can only equip one at a time, I don't know if that one's really what I'm looking for.
Northern Realms. Like it here so far?
Oh yes. Never have I seen woodlands so expansive, or skies with such colors brushed. Nordlings, however, peculiar they are. Tight-lipped, closed within. And bandits the high road's riddle. But on the horrid conflict this I blame.
Well, thank you, sir.
Thanks. So long.
I'll be back, don't you worry. Oh, I thought it was going to do the quest ending, but it didn't. Oh, there it goes. Let's see what we've got. I've actually leveled up enough that we could do those, but I'm not going to do those right now. Let's go into the final segments of this side quest. Or expansion pack, I should say. We're going to have some ridiculous combat scenes? Probably so, considering the last task was pretty challenging. But we've leveled up a bit since then, so I think we can take it. We're only 2 levels below what we need to be for this quest.
2 points, and be quick about it.
Oh, please, good sir, a bit of courtesy.
So I look up, and Bob's your uncle. He downs half the barrel in one draft.
Gerald, over here.
Oi, wait your looks. Use the look of a man who knows how to drink.
Thanks. Some other time.
Hey now, don't make me beg. My treat.
Thanks, Man of Mirrors. Stop the solicitation. That's actually kind of creepy.
Show off.
Of course I am. Wouldn't you be? Time's a marvelous
Excuse me.
plaything.
And a great spice to use in gingerbread.
So, you were listening. Indeed, occasionally I find time manipulation irresistible. Controlling it offers so many appetizing opportunities. Like spiking the soup of unsavory individuals with appropriately ghastly things.
Who are you, really?
Gauntero Djinn, also known...
Not what I'm asking.
Ah, so you'd rather know what it is I do. In brief, I give folk what they ask for. You might say, I simply grant their wishes.
So you're like a genie. Let's see,
and drop them in a world of hurt.
No, not I. That would be their poorly formulated wishes. I'm no cheat. I give folk what they want, nothing more. That they oft desire unworthy things, that is entirely the fault of their rotten natures.
You're not human, that's clear. So what are you? A demon? A Djinn?
Do you really wish to know?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, Geralt. You don't. This one time I shall spare you and not grant your wish. All who have learned my true name are now either dead or have met an even worse fate. Yet I still need you.
I'm pretty sure I'll be fine. I'm Geralt of Rivia. Alright, fine.
You actually control time, or is this just some conjurer's trick?
What difference does it make?
A big one.
Let us say time has always fascinated me. So I taught myself how best to use it.
Why time of all things?
Geralt, there are 4 dimensions. Length, width, height, and time. What would you have me fall in love with? Width? Come now.
So, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I wanted to congratulate you. You acquitted yourself splendidly with Olgierd. In fact, you've almost satisfied your debt.
Was supposed to fulfill his 3 wishes. Did just that. This is where you remove the brand, 'cause we're even.
Nearly. To fulfill the terms of the contract to the letter, you must do one more thing. Draw Olgierd to the Temple of Lilvani.
We never discussed that.
Oh, but we did. As a man of the world, you should know that every contract contains a catch or two. Small print, which, nevertheless, changes the ultimate meaning of the pact. This applies to oral contracts as well. Recall that I said, and I quote, "I believe, however, that all will end well, and once it does, we 3 shall meet and thank one another for the voyage we shared." End quote.
Yeah, I remember.
Fulfill your end of the bargain, and I will remove the brand. That was the last time you interrupted me while I was talking to someone.
Ooh. Brutal.
What the devil? Why is there a fly in my soup? I was waiting. I had an eye out for you. Didn't see you come in. How is it you're here?
I'm a witcher. Superhuman quickness. Just one of my many qualities.
You tossed this fly in my soup?
No. Now listen carefully. Tell your Ataman to come to the Temple of Lilvani. It's south of here. Entrance is inside a cave.
What's the commotion?
Lilvani's temple. Got it?
Aye, got it. Hold there! Your friend, the medic. She were here. Asked that you look in on her.
Thanks.
Looks like we've got a couple of things to do.
Did you see? Oh, the bloke literally dropped dead.
That was kind of gross.
Blind drunk he was.
Now, hang on, before I leave, let me talk to the innkeeper because I'm still pretty low on food.
Oh, I remember.
For once in my life, I think I'm actually going to have to buy some.
Mind if I...
Oh yeah, and you've got plenty of food. So we'll just snatch all this up. Not going to get any alcohol, though, because that isn't helpful. This will keep us alive for any final confrontations. I think we can eat the wolf hearts, too. Or the wolf livers. Maybe we can't. Maybe I'm wrong.
So long.
Let's get to work. So let's go talk to Shani first, because that's the optional thing to do, and it's what I would prefer to do first. So that's where we'll go. Trying to show as much of this game as I can, mainly because I don't want it to end. It's just so freaking good. It's so good. If you guys haven't bought it by now, what are you doing with your lives? Buy this game. Let's loot everything, though, because, again, there might be food here. I found some ales. We'll have some drunken combat, but still combat nonetheless. It'll keep us alive. Hello, Shani.
Shani,
Oh, Geralt. Good thing you're here.
What's up? What can I do you for?
what happened? Somebody break in?
This? No. Just getting ready to move.
What? When? Where to?
Not what I wanted to talk to you about. Or at least not only, but...
I'm leaving, Geralt. The Eastern Front beckons. I'm Kedwin bound.
Never mentioned you'd be moving. Any intention to either.
I didn't know I would be. Found out this morning. 2 soldiers came to my door, said Redania needs me again.
Couldn't turn him down? Just say no?
Perhaps I could have. But I didn't want to. Treating the ill and wounded, it's my calling. No place I'm needed more than at the front.
Don't go!
Can't you reconsider and stay?
Geralt, what for? The wedding, the time we spent together, it was nice. But you have your life and I have mine. This doesn't make sense long term. You know that as well as I do.
Well, you take care of yourself.
You too, Geralt.
So, learn anything about Olgierd?
Well, I abandoned the books quickly. Decided that if I was going to learn the truth, I'd need to find someone who knows him.
Find anyone?
Turned out I didn't need to look far. A colleague at the Academy, an assistant to Professor Permathine Shakeslock, claims Olgierd von Everec met with the professor multiple times. Apparently, Olgierd asked the professor to do some research. Professor got so worked up doing it, he went daffy. Started jealously guarding his notes. Wouldn't even let his assistant look at them.
The professor. Where'll I find him?
Here in Oxenfurt. Cloistered inside his house on Academy grounds. Mage hunters guard his door.
Mage hunters at the door. He under house arrest?
I can't say, really. Some of the faculty think him a traitor. Say he sold out to the hunters for a hefty pouch of gold. The assistant, on the other hand, insists the professor wants him there to protect him. I don't know what from.
What's your guess?
He's certainly useful to them. A specialist in black magic and the occult? Must be a trove of knowledge.
If he's really gone off his nutter, I wouldn't be surprised to see them using him.
Need to talk to this professor.
We'll go together. Redanian guards all over the Academy. Doubt you'll get in alone.
Guards have never stopped me, you know that.
Wound these, and I'll have to patch them up. Besides, we might run into a friend. Get inside free and easy.
A friend? Who? Somebody we know? Looks like Shawnee's jumping town. Damn it, Shawnee. Thought we had a good thing going
So how are
for this
things at the
side quest.
Academy these days?
You mean since Radovid shut it down?
I mean, is it well guarded?
Might be all it is. Many of the faculty fled to the far north. The braver ones stayed, but assumed the guises of tailors and laundresses. Why?
Just curious. Scholars seem to have adopted mage tactics. They in the same bind?
To Radovid, there's little difference between the two.
Seems to tolerate you well enough.
Because he needs me. For now.
So the Eastern Front, and then?
Depends where they send me.
Wherever it is, take care of yourself.
Always do. So don't worry.
Halt! By order of King Radovid, no one's allowed inside the Academy.
Not even lecturers?
No one means no one.
See, you've become quite the stickler, Norbit. You were much kinder when I was patching you up. By the way, how's your knee?
Fine. Dandy. As if no arrow ever struck it.
Consider yourself a lucky man. Because if I'd not decided to operate, you'd be a cripple to the end of your days.
Bruno,
Hey?
maybe we ought to let her in. She's a decent lass, not like to steal nothing.
All right. But alone, which will draw too much attention. I'd rather not get shite from the captain on his account.
Here's what we'll do. I'll go in, then help you sneak in around the back.
How?
Don't know, but I'll figure something out. Usually aren't nearly as many guards on the riverside.
Agreed.
All right, let me in.